under the dome tonight. MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Norfolk Tides and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Shane McClanahan will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here is Jahmai Jones, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Norfolk, the left fielder, Jahmai Jones.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box, Adam Hall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two balls and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
the 2-0.
Inside ball 3.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Chester Duarte. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch.
1 strike.
Jones at second, Hall at first, 1 gone. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fouls this one off. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
That brings up Tyler Nevin as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wiseman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Matt Harvey gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now here is Taylor Walsh. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Taylor.
Now the pitch. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Josh Lowe comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. To third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Alexander Wiseman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Mike Ford as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Diaz able to track it down for the 3rd out. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Brett Cumberland.
28, Brett Cumberland.
First offering on its way. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
1-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
0-2 count and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Ramon Urias, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see ya later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch.
We got full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Cumberland, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiseman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Now at the plate, Kyle Stowers. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
I got one ball.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Ryan Bolt.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Still 1-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Pat Lowe.
To the plate now, Kevin Padlo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And again a throw. Runner back safely. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Jones is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Wow, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, as a former outfielder. You know that wall's coming close. What a terrific play.
It was a terrific play, and his teammates are going to love him for that. He gave up his body. He knew he was going to take a hit. He braced himself and was very athletic robbing that baseball.
At the plate, Esteban Quiroz. Pitch outside the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jahmai Jones. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Grion is underneath this one. One down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Adam Hall.
Stepping up is Adam Hall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now here's the first offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now to the plate, Chester Duarte. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. Stewart, the runner at first with 2 gone. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So stepping in is Esteban Quiroz. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Esteban Quiroz.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
No, that's
Pitch
down.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Yeah.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Thank you.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Next to stand in is Davey Grion. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Taylor Walls. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler Nevin.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So now to the plate, Brett Cumberland. He swings and lines it to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
And now, Ramon Urias. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now
Into the
batting.
box now.
The
Yusniel
right fielder.
Diaz.
Yusniel.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Drilled on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting. The center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Into the box, Kyle Stowers. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tides lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Josh Lowe as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Josh Lowe.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Stepping in now, Alexander Wiseman.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mike Ford. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Harvey over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball too high. Ball four.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
Now back.
after that walk, they've got runners at
baseman,
first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in next, Ji-Man Choi. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First and second now, one man out. Grounded up the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went
Not
out.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the
Now
strikeout
back.
there.
Right fielder.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Ryan Bolt.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's the ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Kevin Padlock. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jahmai Jones. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Adam Hall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The bat, number 24.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
So now to the plate, Chester Duarte. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Just lucky to make contact on that one, as it's chopped foul. Stewart at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Bull retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Alex Wells, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Alex Wells.
Now at the plate, here is Esteban Quiroz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Davy Grillon. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Taylor.
And now in the box, Taylor Walls. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0.
Ball. 1-0.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cody Reed takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 21, Cody Reed.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that brings in Tyler Nevin.
Tyler Nevin.
Now here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Brett Cumberland. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Next, here is Ramon Urias. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. At the plate now is Josh Lowe. Singled in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Josh Lowe.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change the speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alexander Wiseman.
Now it'll be Alexander Wiseman, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The designated hitter, Mike Ford.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Stepping in now, Mike Ford. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Good. 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And this will be fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here's the 1-0.
That's out.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Adios, pelota. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Into the box,
Now
Ryan
back,
Bolt.
right fielder.
As he takes a
Ryan.
fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning,
Now
so
batting.
you can understand
The
why
third
he
baseman.
wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next up is Kevin Padlo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Bolt is off of first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Yusniel Diaz. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Up next, Kyle Stowers. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing, 3-1 our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The batter, the left fielder,
Ryan Thompson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jahmai Jones will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And the slider tails outside for ball one. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to hit, Adam Hall, and they're runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in is DJ Stewart, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now pitching for the Bulls, number 68, Jalen Veith.
So the next to bat will be Chester Duarte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Bulls are in front here, 3-2. Tyler Irwin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And stepping in, Esteban Quiroz. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Esteban Quiroz.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Left side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, J.J. Gurriel.
In now, Davy Grion. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Walls, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Josh Lowe. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Walls stands at first with one out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Alexander Wiseman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2 out here and a runner at second. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Peter Fairbanks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Tyler Nevin.
First baseman, Tyler Nevin.
Now the first pitch.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Fastball well outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Nope, foul ball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Brett Cumberland. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, Ramon Urias.
So next to hit is Ramon Urias. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And now the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Stephen Klimek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Stephen Klimek.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot towards the hole. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3. Ford stands at second with no outs. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next up, Ryan Bolt. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the AB now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Urias trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Padlo.
Now into the box, Kevin Padlo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Diaz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Esteban
Now to bat, Esteban Quiroz. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here it is, the 3-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he fouls this one off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Oliver Drake comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Oliver Drake.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And in with the bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Drake was born in Massachusetts. He throws a splitter, a four-seam fastball, and a slider. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Into the box, Kyle Stowers.
Ball one.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball
Count
one.
1-0.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. No one out with a runner at second. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Devo. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Jahmai Jones. Popped him up. Choi has a play. One away.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Adam Hall.
Next to dig in, Adam Hall. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? It's a huge base hit here in the top of the ninth after trailing by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you could attest to this. The last 3 outs, I don't care what anyone says, they're the toughest outs to get in the game.
Colin Poche has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Colin Poche.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chester Duarte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready now is Davy Grion. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count 1-0.
One 0 count. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Taylor Walls. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The center fielder, Josh Lowe.
So now into the box is Josh Lowe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hey, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two and one. Here it is. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So now here is Tyler Nevin, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So next to bat will be Brett Cumberland. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
This one's down to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now back, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Next to hit is Ramon Urias, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Three and 1, here it is. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Big at-bat now, and here is Yusniel Diaz. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is.
I got to count 1 and 2. I got to count 2 and 2.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another two-strike offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Dylan Tate comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Dylan Tate.
Stepping in once again is Alexander Wiseman, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Mike Ford. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1,
Too
no
much
strike.
dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. First base.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. The 0-1. Possibly winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hard liner toward short. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Colin Poche claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bulls. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tides, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.